Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast at noontime at 12 p.m. and your first major snowstorm of 2019 coverage. This is your last hour of your special broadcast coverage right here on the Riley King Network. So let's begin and get straight into the details we need to give you. First up, the weather. Right now is freezing rain, 14 degrees. Granite State is contending with snow and icy mix. Let's take a look at your hourly forecast. And here's a look at that hourly forecast for all of you. At noontime right now is freezing rain, 14 degrees. Then at 1 p.m., freezing rain, 15 degrees. 2 p.m., wintry mix, 16 degrees. 3 p.m., freezing rain, 20 degrees. 4 p.m., freezing rain, 19 degrees. And 5 p.m., wintry mix, 19 degrees. And your weather this afternoon. Icy conditions with periods of freezing rain, high 23 degrees, winds north at 10 to 20 miles per hour, chance of precip 100%, snow and ice accumulation 3 to 5 inches. Tonight, cloudy, very cold, low 2 degrees, winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And now let's take a look at your next 7-day forecast. And here's a look at that next 7-day forecast for all of you to plan what to expect for the rest of the week, as you can see. And here's a live look outside in Wares Beach, the flight craft Wares Beach in Wares Beach, New Hampshire. As you can see, windy. As you can see, the railings are blowing in the wind, and it is wintry mix in that location as well. And now let's take a look at your traffic. And here's a check out for your traffic right now. We're seeing a lot of yellow and red roadways and a few green spots in New Hampshire as well. Otherwise, your traffic is slow going. If you are gonna plan on venturing out, just take it slow. Again, all speed limits on major roadways are below speed limit at 45 miles per hour. So take it slow if you are planning on driving on the roadways. If you don't need to go anywhere, just stay home until everything is cleared up. And over at Manchester Boston Regional Airport, here's a look at the arrivals board. A lot of canceled flights, a couple of on-time flights, but more canceled flights on the board. And for departures, a lot of canceled flights, only a couple on time, and then most of it canceled. So if you are traveling, just check in with your airline to see if your flight is on time or anything like that. And let's take a look at this video from Siobhan Lopez. Let's watch it.
Guys like to have retreats in a storm. I did end up getting the peanut butter cups that I had proposed. Haven't opened them yet though. I think the sugar's hitting him. Look at him, there he is. But his wife made these awesome brownies we've been talking about all morning, and we have them up on the dash. We're keeping them warm. Super spoiled. This is what we had for breakfast this morning. Chocolate donuts, but also, where are they down here? The powdered donuts. Jason let me know that if I had a little bit of the powder on my face, you guys would just think that it was snow, so I'd be fine on TV. So we started off with the sweets, moved on to the teriyaki because we started to get actually hungry, and I happened to buy Jason's favorite teriyaki. Perfect. a lot of the stuff was also backup to bring home in case my husband and I were snowed in, because our weekend is Monday, Tuesday. So all the Pop-Tarts that we would ever need, we shared these. It's probably the first time I've ever eaten an untoasted Pop-Tart. We got the s'mores Pop-Tarts. Check. Got that. Let's see. What else do we got? We got the sugar-free Red Bull. I've only had one so far, which is a record. No coffee, too. Somebody accused me of being too hopped up on coffee. I haven't had any coffee. We got the M&Ms. We got the Sour Patch Kids. We got the mints. That's just for everybody else that has to talk to us. We don't have beef jerky breath. And we got the Junior Mints. Did I miss anything, Jason? I don't think so. I think he's had enough of me today. We're live until noon, and then we are going home at some point, I hope. Stay safe out there. I hope you guys got all the treats you needed. Also, I went to Market Basket in Epping last night. It was not busy. It was awesome. Thank you to all those people that were out there working so that we could stock up for the storm. I think I'm going to move on to the peanut butter cups now. Enjoy.
Okay, and there you go on that. Very cool. And real quick, safety reminders for the storm. Even though the storm is not over yet, but here are a couple of reminders for all of you to take a look. And if you want to read that complete list, you can just go to the forum home.org website up here. And a couple things we want to share with you before we end our broadcast. If you are shoveling, remember to take breaks to avoid overexhaustion, winter safety. And some photos from the reporters out in the field today. Look at all the food that Siobhan Lopez has. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Perfect for a snowstorm. Another photo from Jean Mackin. And a reminder, snow emergency has been called for a second day in a row due to winter storm. There is no parking allowed on any streets from 10 until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Drive safe. And areas where you can park your car. And these are the list of areas. Or your car will get towed if you do not move your car into those safe areas. And crash alert in Nashua, Everett Turnpike northbound near exit 2, the left soldier. And a reminder, in New Hampshire, Jessica's law is the law. Remember to not be like this car. Remove all snow and ice from your vehicle before going on the roadway. And Rockingham alert, Auburn, New Hampshire, electric trauma alert, Apple Tree Lane, Derry medic en route. And in Kensington, trauma injury, Kate Lane, KFD, and Exeter LALS for a male that may have fallen. CPR in progress. And Eversource information right here if you lose power before the storm, during the storm, and after the storm. And a reminder, all roadways are posted at 45 miles per hour. And a structure fire in Plymouth. Pelham. Sorry about that, everyone. And that's going to wrap it up for this edition of your extended edition of the Riley King Newscast. I hope you all enjoyed this extended edition of the Riley King Newscast. I hope you all enjoyed watching from 6 a.m. until noontime. And we'll see you back here later on today for another edition of the Riley King Newscast. And we'll have politics with Riley King later on. It's now time for me to take a nice little break of being on air and probably grab some lunch, and I'll be back on air later on for Politics with Riley King and for the Riley King Newscast. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone. Stay safe out there and be safe and stay warm. Goodbye, everyone.